Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. My name is Marvin Boden, and I am the executive chef at Into It at Your Table, San Diego. Today, we're going to do shrimp etouffee for you. Etouffee is a French word for smothered. It generally refers to a stew in which main ingredients are cooked in a rich gravy served over rice, and today we're going to do it with shrimp. So let's get right into the video. Now, a little side note, I've always wanted to make this dish, but for some reason never have. And I'm glad this video came up so I could actually show you guys and I could actually make it myself. So we're starting our shrimp etouffee. And I had a bunch of shrimp, about 3 pounds of head on, shell on. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean those, and with all the shells, I'm gonna make a shrimp stock. So basically, first you just peel the head off. Then we'll grab some scissors and we'll start cutting from the back. Then we'll run down where I just cut. Pull the whole shell off the back like so, and then we'll just pull out the tail. And as you see, there's a vein right down here. Pop the vein out, throw that away. We'll use these 2 items for our shrimp stock, and then this will be for our etouffee. Okay, so we're gonna make our shrimp stock. Little canola oil on the bottom. We're gonna put in our shrimp shells first and our heads. We're going to saute these till they get nice and red. And then otherwise we have some sliced carrots, celery, onions, tomato paste, a little vermouth, black peppercorns, bay leaf. I had some fennel in the back, some fronds, and I got some fennel bottoms. I had some parsley stems in my backyard and some thyme, and we'll be adding that all into it. So all the shells are nice and red. We're getting a little fond on the bottom of the pan. So I'm going to take the shells out and we'll start sauteing the vegetables. Add a little bit more oil. I'll add in our vegetables, our mirepoix. Right now I got the heat about medium high. So cook the veggies till they're about translucent, probably about 4 or 5 minutes. And then we'll take those out, and then we're gonna cook the tomato paste, get some of the rawness out of it and the bitterness. And then we'll deglaze the pan with the vermouth. So we'll fry up, we'll start cooking our tomato paste with the veggies. Hit it with some red white wine. Start scraping the bottom of the pan to get all the font off the bottom of the pan. We want all that in the stock because that's flavored. While reducing our the wine. Our wine is reduced nicely. Add in some chicken broth. We'll add in the heads and all the body. We'll add in our herbs. Our fennel, our peppercorns, our bay leaf. Mix that around, and we're going to put enough water in here just to cover the shells. We're going to turn the fire back up to high. We're going to bring it to a boil, and then we'll reduce it down to a simmer, and then we're going to cook it between 40 and 45 minutes. And that's it. As soon as it's done, right after that time, we'll take it and we'll strain all the bones out, and that'll be our prepared shrimp stock for our shrimp etouffee. So we have onions, garlic, celery, green bell pepper, diced canned tomatoes, green onions, parsley. We have Cajun spice with bay leaf and fresh thyme. We have butter, flour for our roux. We have our shrimp stock that we made, and then we have shrimp. First, we're going to start making our roux. So we're going to melt our butter. As soon as the butter's melted, then we'll add in our flour. Then we'll mix it and probably let the roux cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. And then we'll add in our vegetables. The darker the roux, the more nutty the flour and the butter gets, and which actually just causes more flavor. And then once the flour's in there and combined, we'll turn the heat down to about medium. And then we'll keep stirring it for about 5 to 7 minutes. So butter's melted, we'll add in the flour. Turn down our flour to medium, and we'll continue to stir until the roux, about 5 to 7 minutes. So it's been about 7 minutes. The roux is starting to look more like peanut butter color, and that's exactly what I want. So now I'm going to add in the vegetables, the onions, the garlic, celery, the green bell pepper. I'm going to stir that, and we're going to let that cook for about 10 minutes with the roux. Our vegetables have cooked for 10 minutes. Now I'm going to add the tomatoes. Then I'll add in the thyme, the bay leaves, and then I'll add in about a tablespoon of the spices, the Cajun, the cayenne, the salt. Cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes. So that's been about 3 minutes. Now we're going to add in our quart of shrimp stock. We're going to bring this to a boil. Then we're going to reduce it down to simmer. And then we're going to let it cook for about 45 minutes. Meanwhile, just scraping the bottom, stirring it, making sure we got all that roux off the bottom of the pan so it doesn't stick. So it's cooked down. I'll add another tablespoon of the Cajun mix, and I'm going to add the shrimp in. Stirring it. It's probably going to cook for another 3 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. As soon as the shrimp turn opaque, beautiful pink color. Okay, so now it's boiling. Shrimp are cooked. I'm going to add in the parsley. Here's the finished product. I garnished it with little green onions, and we got some white rice with it. Happy Fat Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed that. I had an excellent time making that. That was my first time making that dish. That actually has made it now into our culinary dish that we make in our rotation. So it's very rich. That's the only problem I have with it. So I might try to lighten it up next time, a little less butter. But hope you enjoyed the video. And is there any questions?
Looks delicious, Chef. I like to hit mine with Tabasco and green onions, but you nailed it. It looked delicious. Thank you.
Yeah, just for me, it just had enough spice, and then I hit it with a little bit of squeeze of lemon at the end, and it was awesome.
It looked incredible.
Yeah.
Thank
Good
you.
job. Thank you.
Welcome. Thanks, everybody.